clock it for in the system?
From 16 to 17 minutes.
All right, so why should you clock it in the system from 16 to 17 minutes?
Because if you take off before 15 minutes, it'll make you start all over.
It's not going to make you start over when it comes to the pre-trip, but it's not going to record that you did that 15-minute pre-trip, right? That only applies to your 30-minute break. If you pull off in 30 minutes or 29 minutes and be like, oh, just hit 30, and you pull off, it's not going to clock that you did a 30-minute break, and guess what? Now you're in violation, and you got to do another 30. So when it's time to do your 30-minute break, what should you clock on the system? When it's time to do your 30-minute break,
You put off duty,
right,
and then you put break.
right, you clock your break for 30-minute break, but how long should you stay?
For like 30, 31, 32 minutes.
Right. Why should you stay? Why should you clock 31 to 32 minutes?
Because then it's going to mark that you didn't take your 30-minute break.
If your full 30-minute break, if you start pulling off in 30 minutes or 29 minutes, right? So you don't want to start pulling off too early. All right. So when it comes to hours of service, what is your 70-hour clock for?
70 hours is your total hours for the whole week.
All right. What is your 14-hour clock for?
Your shift hour.
Yup. 14 hours is the shift that you get throughout the day to work. And you can't work longer than that 14-hour shift. All right. So what is your 11-hour clock for?
Your drive time hour.
Yup. 11 is for the total amount of hours you can drive within a shift. Right? So what is your 8 hours for?
So stop, take a 30-minute break.
So 8 hours is for you to stop and take a 30-minute break?
It's to drive. Your 8 hours, okay. Your 8 hours is for driving and to take a break.
Right. So you can't drive more than 8 hours
Without taking a break.
without taking a 30-minute break. And how long should you clock that 30-minute break in the system to ensure that you did a 30-minute break?
31 to 32 minutes.
Okay. All right. So when it comes to the reefer temps, what is the radius that the temperature can be in?
6 to 8 degrees over under.
5 to 8. That's fine. That's fine. Still good. All right. What is the gross value weight?
80,000.
80,000. Correct. So when it comes to the axle weight, what is the max weight that can be on the axles?
12,000 for the steering, 34,000 for the drive, and 34,000 for the tandem.
Good. All right. So if you're scaling your load and one of the axles are overweight, which way do you slide your tandems?
Towards the weight.
Towards the weight. Alright. When it comes to your permit book, what are the important things that you need to have in your permit book before you pull off?
Okay. Registration papers up to date. Insurance papers up to date. Your license, your medical card, and up to date. And your permit.
There we go. In the event that your e-log device go down, who do you contact?
Hotline.
There we go. Device hotline. There we go. Alright, so if you break down, what do you do if you break down?
You pull over. You call road breakdown. You wait 10 minutes, and then you place your emergency triangle.
There we go. Good. Alright, so how do you check the tire pressure?
With a
Tire gauge. Alright, so what is the PSI for your tires? The pressure. sure what the tire tread depth is, what do you do? How do you check it?
Check it with the little tread stick.
Tread depth. Yeah. What does the green mean?
They're still good.
What does the yellow mean?
You gotta get it changed.
Alright, you can, but what does it mean? You can, that's a warning, right?
You're going low.
Yeah, that's right. What does the red mean?
Take that shit to the shop.
Take that shit off. Do you hear me? Alright, here we go. Alright, that wasn't bad. Almost had to keep you another 6 weeks.